OMG. Here is the final, I guess, cutscene. Let's make the screen a little bit bigger. Finally, we reached the last dimensional rift in Aurora. Successfully destroying the massive rift towering into the sky would allow us to eliminate every last monster from the continent. However, it was hard to access. Because all of the surrounding monsters, I released all the secret power at my disposal to destroy the monsters and clear a path. In doing so, I became exhausted and unable to move. Cabell, Toledo, and Nazar left me and ran to the rift. Even still, the monster kept on coming to protect the rift. There was no time to waste. Toledo immediately jumped inside. Hurrah! Within, he found the nucleus, the source point of the dimensional rift. It was several times larger than the nucleus of a normal dimensional rift. Toledo began destroying the nucleus, an act that would close the last dimensional rift and put an end to the war against the monsters. Cabell and Nazarel were guarding the rift entrance so that the monsters would not interrupt Toledo. That's when it happened. Cabell, the saint who sees the future, saw the future through the rift. I had no idea what kind of future she saw. Cabell suddenly jumped inside and blocked Toledo. "You must not destroy the rift," she shouted. Toledo, who had focused all his power on destroying the rift core, was quickly overwhelmed. Cabell attempted to capture Toledo and cross over into Hela, the opposite side of the rift and home of the monsters. Toledo didn't give up. He continued resisting and tried to escape the rift, but he was nearing his limits and would soon be overcome. Mustering his last ounce of strength, Toledo shouted, "Nazarel, shoot Cabell!" Nazarel pulled back her bow and took aim at Cabell. But at that moment, Cabell shouted, "Nazarel, now is the time for you to repay your kindness." Nazarel hesitated. She was at a complete loss. And in that moment of hesitation, Toledo was overcome and dragged into Hela on the other side of the rift. Then, after swallowing the two, the giant dimensional rift erupted in a massive explosion. The explosion reopened a great many of the dimensional rift we had already closed. Then, after their mental connection with Toledo was severed, all of the companions were resold and imprisoned within these various dimensional rifts. The only person who managed to return from Toledo's last expedition was me. It's been a few years, but I still can't shake it. The memory of that day filled with chaos and despair. Cleared. Oof. I don't know, man. I like these stories. We've acquired a soul. That's 10 out of 10. The pit of despair. Now it is opened up for, what is this? The illusion watcher? Oof. This is something. What? Are you saying Cabell betrayed us? I don't know if it was betrayal or if she had another plan. Just what was the future Cabell saw through the rift? That too remains unknown. Damn it! So Toledo wasn't really dead? Answer me now, Thea. I thought he must have been killed. But as you all witnessed, his soul did not die. But what was reawakened with an evil power? Why was the secret kept hidden from the world? We saviors of the war we saviors of the war had to carry on at all costs. Alright, we survivors of the war had to carry on at all costs. In order to do so, the stories of those who participated in the last expedition had to remain inspirational tales of heroism. I couldn't shatter their morals by revealing that the Hero King was killed by a saint sudden change of heart. And I still have no idea why Cabell did it, nor do I have any theories. I didn't understand what Cabell did. How could I possibly have explained to others something even I couldn't begin to comprehend? Cut the crap, Thea. Don't tell me about the morale of the survivor or savior. This is a story about Toledo. It's about Toledo, not anyone else. Dot dot dot. How could you? How could you hide it from us? Wait, it's Stella. She's right over there. All the seals are broken. Now I must complete the summoning. I must complete the summoning. Must complete the summon so Master won't be angry. Rowan, calm down. Right now, the most important thing is stopping the summoning ceremony. You guys again? You're here to stop me, aren't you? But Masters expected this too. Come out, servant of my master. Kill all those who mean to interrupt the ceremony. Kill them all. I feel the presence of a monster up ahead. It is an entity of considerable power. I feel it too. It's several times stronger than any typical monster commander. It must be a calamitous monster. That master seems to have an ace up their sleeves. Here it comes. Everybody, prepare for battle. And here is this rift. It is scheduled to be released at a later date. What? Get out of town. Alright, so we get to do this some more, do some maths, but the conquest is here. We did all of these guys. Oh my goodness, the pit of despair has opened. But this is the conquest. Oh, the story. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the story. I do like the story of 100 Souls. It's so dramatic, but it's pretty good. It's a really good story. So anyways, that is it for this little story bit. I hope everybody's doing well, staying safe and healthy, and peace.